True.
People go Brandon, but we know what they saying, no. You can hear the chant in every post. Don't nobody want this commie cause we not in China. Everybody hated Trump and now they out to catch a body. That's what they get for treating us like we in Squid Games. Green light, mandate, like he's insane. These times people waking up to everything. Go Brandon, but we all know what the saying mean.
Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
You know what they saying, ho?
Let's go Brandon.
Is he saying?
You know what Let's Go Brandon is?
Let's go.
Let's Go Brandon. Do you know what Let's Go Brandon is?
Nah.
I got a question, right? What do Let's Go Brandon stand for?
Let's go who? Let's go bike.
Okay, Let's Go Brandon. Do you know what Let's Go Brandon stand for?
Let's go, Brandon?
Yeah, Let's Go Brandon.
No, I don't.
I got a question for you. Do you know what Let's Go Brandon is? Got a question for you. Do you know what Let's Go Brandon stand for? The song. You a DJ. Do you know what the song Let's Go Brandon is?
No.
You know what Let's Go Brandon stand for? You say you know what Let's Go Brandon is?
I've heard of it.
You heard of it? Brandon.
Brandon?
Yeah, Let's Go Brandon.
What the fuck is that?
It's the #1 song on iTunes. It's the #1 song on the hip-hop charts, on the rap charts. Let's Go Brandon. And you a motherfucking DJ, you don't know what's Go Brandon is. I'm finna call the DJ, like, what you call the DJ union on your ass and tell them you don't know the #1 hottest song in the nation is right now.
No, I never heard of that.
Okay, another quick question, right? What do you think about Joe Biden? You think he's been running the country all right since he's been president? What kind of condition you been in since he?
Man, I'll be honest, I don't believe in politics. I don't want to get into politics, bro. I just live life best way I can at the moment, G. Politics ain't my forte. I don't get involved in all that.
Okay, this is a simple question.
He's a cool dude, and he's trying hard to try to.
That nigga ain't trying hard. That nigga's a retard. Name 3 things Joe Biden done since he been in office. Good.
Huh?
Joe Biden fucking retard.
Let me preface it with I don't even really fuck with Joe Biden.
You
like
should
that.
fuck with Joe Biden.
Yeah, I mean,
Nigga retarded.
It's almost like his 50+ years, right?
No. This is 8 months. It's 9 months.
Yeah, but for 50+ years, what has he done?
Not a motherfucking thing.
Oh yeah, it's too hard. It's too hard.
How you dealing with the gas since the gas done went up?
Oh, since pricing went up, I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, it's not hard, but they taxing though.
I'm gonna spend like $100 a day.
What about food? Food been going up too.
Food and a lot of stuff been going up. Bacon went up, $5-6.
The teachers and the people covered that shit up.
Yeah, covered the rape up, and dude got mad and they arrested his ass. You think he was wrong? They saying it's not going to be a Christmas because we got a lot of supplies stuck in the harbor and shit like that.
Stuck in the harbor, yeah, I've been saying that.
Hello all, and welcome back to my channel, Red Femme Diaries. Alright y'all, so before I get into things, I gotta preface this video. So my last video I said that I talked about how sometimes I jump on, panels sometimes to give a conservative black woman's point of view, and I do that sometimes to help get my message across, my conservative message across, and to also gain subscribers. But I think today, November 15th, I think I am going to stop doing that. It's not a good idea. I jumped on a panel today and one of you guys in my comment section linked a live video going on. I jumped on there. Boy, guys, it did not go well. My heart really breaks for the black community. And I don't mean the Africans that have immigrated here. I mean the African descendants of slaves. I know this is going to sound terrible, but I see us as hopeless, okay? I'm a minority in as far as like black women, conservative women who are about being submissive and being wives and all these things. Even though I am not perfect, I do understand that that is the correct way. And when I go on these platforms, half the time I'm welcomed, half the time not so much. But when I'm not welcome, I'm really not welcome. And I think at this point it's just a pathology within the Black community. So I was really at a crossroads of where I wanted my channel to go. I love talking politics and things, but I also enjoy talking relationships amongst Black men and Black women. And the reality of it is, a voice like mine simply is not heard. You know, I'm never going to be welcome with Black women. Like, that's just not going to happen. And even when I try to jump on platforms in the Black manosphere, man, they trashed me, y'all. It was bad. Like, it was so bad. And the thing about me, because I am feminine, I am submissive, I'm sensitive as I don't know what, and so I will cry in a heartbeat. So it's just not for me. And unfortunately, in the Black community, this is why the submissive Black woman's voice is unfortunate. It's unable to be heard because we're sensitive. I don't like confrontation. You know, it's horrible for me and for women like me, and we're a minority. So a platform a lot of times is given to the loudmouth, belligerent, ratchet woman. And honestly, there's nothing I can do. So I got to give them the platform because I'm not able to withstand, you know, the kind of pressure that you get, that you have to stand up against and fight when you're trying to advocate for the submissive Black woman. So I think I'm kind of done with that. I think I'm done jumping on platforms. I gave it a try. I'm running home crying here, tail between my legs. It's no good. I'm not welcome. Black culture is so daggone backwards. So this is why I really wanted to get into this video about Let's Go Brandon, because God dog it, it's like there's two paths that the Black community can go down. We could overcome slavery and become a great force in American society, or we could become a cancerous tumor that has begun to erode American society. And unfortunately, we are choosing that route. What does that have to do with Let's Go Brandon? Okay, so I came across this video of, I knew what Let's Go Brandon means. I have a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. My husband wears his Let's Go Brandon t-shirt. What it means is F Joe Biden. And people that understand Let's Go Brandon understand why we're saying F Joe Biden, because he is a puppet of the Communist Party. But Black folk don't know anything about what I'm saying right now. So that's why I think my channel is going to probably turn more political, which unfortunately I'm going to lose a lot of viewers because Black people aren't interested in this. We're interested in drama and going back and forth and long hour-long conversation about Black relationships, but we have no direction. And so I understand what I'm doing and going more, you know, political and conservative in race as opposed to relationships, but I'm not here to make money. I'm here just to speak truth. So here we go. Why do so many Black people not know what Let's Go Brandon is? And I have a theory and I have a belief, and I'm going to share it with y'all here. So I came across this video that I played in the beginning here, and I was like, wow, you know, it made me want to go around my job and my neighborhood where I live to ask the different Black people, do they know? And I asked several co-workers in the local Walmart, the grocery store, Target, and I just asked random Black people that I did not know, did they know what Let's Go Brandon mean? And not one Black person knew what that meant. I was like, wow. So then, like I said, me and my husband have Let's Go Brandon shirts. And so we wore them to an event at our son's very conservative majority white school. And, you know, a few did know what it meant. Why don't Black people know what this means? Why haven't they heard of this? Why are Black people so confused? Or I won't even say confused. They're not confused. They are oblivious to what is literally happening to this nation. And I like to believe, and here's my theory, I believe that Black people are very lost. Black people do not believe this is their nation. And because of that lack of understanding, there is great confusion amongst us. And because there is confusion amongst us, it makes it very easy for certain political groups and ideologies to come in and basically guide us. It's not a good word, but hold on, let me try to think of a better word. manipulate us. I'll say that. Even though we're allowing the manipulation, so many groups are easily able to come in and manipulate us. Okay? So the things I'm about to say next is pretty much going to X me out of most conversations. No one is going to like anything I'm about to say right now, but dang it, I'm going to say it anyway. I'm not monetized. No one likes me anyway. So I'm just going to say straight up, Black people do not understand history. We're self-absorbed. If you look at history, not just recent history, but even prehistoric history, human history is bloody, it's gory, and it's miserable. People conquer other people. It's how it's always been. But because the Atlantic slave trade is some of the most recent history, and it's the most dramatic because you have one race enslaving another, it seems like it's brand new, but slavery is not brand new. It's been around since the beginning of time. So here we are, Africans that were sold by our own people and brought here to be slaves, and we hear all about the gory details, even though it's been happening forever. We really took this personal. We somehow attribute slavery to race, and that's just not the facts. The reality is, Black people do not believe this is your country. I'm going to explain to you guys what I believe and what many Black people, typically Republicans, I know the Republican Party is corrupt now. It wasn't always. But many conservative Blacks, I should say that, we believe that this is our country. And so there's a group of Blacks that do not believe that. And if we say this is our country, they want to call us coons and things like that. But here's what I say. Listen to me, Black people. Our ancestors, my ancestors, your ancestors, their blood, sweat, and tears worked this land, even in slavery, to create the great nation that this is. People die to get here, and you have a birthright here. You can call yourselves African all you want to. Awesome. I ain't African. Ooh, I know. Ooh, boy, this is... Ooh, boy. I'm going to lose subscribers here, but that's okay. I don't care. I ain't African. Okay, I don't know anything about Africa. I don't vaccinate, so I can never go to Africa, really, because I'm about to get all them vaccinations. I ain't doing it. I am an American. I earned my place here through the blood, sweat, and tears of my ancestors, and I'm never going to deny that. Ain't no back to Africa for me. This is my country. Like I said, people die to get here, and I'm here, and I'm going to take full advantage of all the opportunities that I have here. Black people, you have been bamboozled. They want to make you feel that you're a victim, you're oppressed, you can't do anything, and you've fallen for it. Why is it that Africans, Ivory Coast, West Africans, black as night, can come here and succeed, but you can't? Because you have an evil party that wants you to believe that you can't, and you have fallen for it. When I say that I'm a patriot and I love this country, I'm called coon, bedwench, when this is my birthright. There's opportunity here. No one said that because you're American that you're going to be rich and famous. That's not what the American dream is about. The American dream is about, if you work hard, the key word is you have to work hard. You can work hard if you make good decisions, which means having a family with your spouse and your children in your home. You work hard, you save money, you can carve out a life for yourselves, and you are unable to do that in other countries. But they want to take that from you because they want you, black people, to believe you are victims. Our community is upside down. We are matriarchy, where the women, their voice is what's heard. And when a voice like mine comes out and starts to speak against it, well, I'm not even gonna post a link of the podcast that I was on, but it was bad. They were not trying to hear me at all. We're sick. And it breaks my heart. Here's the thing. Let me calm down. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I get a little emotional. Let's go, Brandon. It means something to me. Let's go, Brandon stands for F. Joe Biden. I believe in that. and I don't know if this video will stay up because all of YouTube is taking the songs down. Anything that's left, Let's Go Brand, and they take it down because all of our media, everything, our freedom of speech is being taken away. And again, blacks are oblivious because they've convinced you that this ain't your country. Okay? Listen, black people, you earned your right here. You belong here. This is your nation too. Okay? So many black people that just say, I don't follow politics. You don't follow it because you don't feel you belong here. You absolutely do. But like I said before, many times, you know, before, I don't think there's any hope for our community. I'm going to play a video at the end here. I've played it in other videos of mine. I'll play it again here. It's a clip from the movie Gone with the Wind. It was made in the 1930s, and it's a comical little scene. And basically, the Democratic Party has had their foot on our necks for a long time. And in this scene here, you'll see the Democratic Party trying to convince the blacks, the ignorant blacks, that they're your friends. You're poor, you're black, you need help, and we'll help you. Screw that. We don't need anybody's help. We are Americans. And if we unite as Americans, that's how we can stop, you know, this regime that's happening. But the things I'm saying will indeed fall on deaf ears. Anyway, I want to say this. Let's go, Brandon. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. This is Red Femme Diaries. Goodbye.
Fresh and green. Right off the farm. Hey, what you doing tonight? Today? That's one of those Georgia beets. Nothing like that in Ohio. You know what we're going to do? What? We're going to give every last one of you 40 acres and a mule. And a mule? 40 acres and a mule. Gee, because we're your friends. And you're going to become voters. And you're going to vote like your friends do.